Trusted, driven to get the story behind the story, the experience to get it right. Campaign 08 coverage from the people of CBS News, your source for politics.
Breaking news at the beach, a judge decides whether or not he believes the last-minute confession of a convicted murderer, plus a ruling from the Supreme Court that will have you talking all day, next at noon.
It's the Cox 5-day Carnival of Savings. The perfect time to save on Cox services. Now through Friday only, get Cox digital cable and get DVR service for just $5 a month for 3 months. You save $6.50 a month. Sign up for high-speed internet and get Cox Rhapsody Radio free for 3 months. You save $4.99 a month. Order digital telephone and get unlimited nationwide long distance for just $5 a month for 3 months. You save $10.95 a month. Hurry, this sale ends Friday. Call 757-648-8079 to order.
Seriously hurt? I'm Lowell, the Hammer Stanley. And here are only 10 of the benefits I get for injured people. Cash, lost wages, future medical care, lump sums, lifetime payments, new vehicles, pain and suffering awards, special damages, awards from more than one insurance company, maximum money damages. I'll talk to you free about what I can get for you. 459 cash, 459 cash. You call, I hammer.
Breaking news in Virginia Beach. A judge makes a ruling that could lead to a former SEAL trainee getting out of jail early. We're live with the details.
Right now, from the station that's taking action, you're watching News Channel 3 at noon.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Barbara Sierra.
I'm Kurt Williams. Thanks for joining us. Breaking news in Virginia Beach. A former Navy SEAL trainee in prison for what amounts to a life sentence could be freed by the fall because his co-defendant has taken all the blame for a 1995 murder. Beach Circuit Court Judge Frederick Lowe ruled that a new confession from the co-defendant is credible, and that gives a big boost to Dusty Turner's claim that he is innocent of the murder. News Channel 3's Mike Mather has covered this case at the oceanfront since the killing back in 1995. He was in court today for the ruling. Mike, this case has had so many twists and turns and finger-pointing.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. This could actually be any one of those novels and movies you see, and it could be wrapping up here, at least for Dusty Turner. Now, back at the time, both Navy SEALs in their trials blamed each other for killing the Georgia college student. Her name was Jennifer Evans. The prosecutor said they acted together as a killing team, so both were equally responsible, and the juries agreed. But about 5 years ago, Kurt, Billy Brown said he became a Christian, and because he was a Christian, he couldn't carry this on his conscience anymore. He confessed that he alone was the murderer. About 30 days ago, that is Dusty Turner coming into court, Billy Brown testified that he had some sort of mental breakdown while he was in a car. There he is on the stand, while he was in the car with his friend and a young woman they had just met, and for reasons that he does not know why, Billy Brown testified that he reached up and strangled Jennifer Evans even as Dusty Turner tried to stop him. Now, Turner admits he helped hide the body, and he repeatedly lied to police and federal agents who were trying to help solve this crime, and he admits he was wrong to do that. But he says that doesn't make him guilty of murder. And today, Judge Fred Lowe declared this new confession is believable, and the judge will send his findings to the Court of Appeals in Virginia. Now, for Turner's mother, this is the first good news she's heard in 12 years.
I'm so thankful for the people here, and not just for David, but for the public here, because I always felt like they were backing Dusty, and I feel like they, although we have passed this hurdle, there's still a fight to be had.
We remain confident that they will see the same thing that Judge Lowe saw today, that Billy Brown is credible when he says he acted independently in killing Miss Evans.
Now, from here, this case goes to the Court of Appeals in Richmond. The justices there will start with the baseline that this new information is believable. Now they have to take that new information, look at all the trial information, and try to figure out whether, had this information been known at the time, whether Dusty Turner would have been convicted of murder. That could happen sometime by September. But here's an interesting note here. One of the justices will have nothing to do with this case. His name is Robert Humphreys, and back then in 1995-96, he was the prosecutor who pursued and got the conviction against Dusty Turner. We're live in Virginia Beach. Mike Mather, News Channel 3.
More court news this afternoon. The owner of a Chesapeake pizza shop will appear in court in just a few hours. Early this month, a woman accused 46-year-old Sammy Haig, the owner of Zeno's Pizza, you see him there, of inappropriately touching her. She says Haig also grabbed her hand and put it on his genitals. Police also snatched Haig's cell phone. An employee reported finding explicit sexual photos and texts on the phone between Haig and a 17-year-old waitress at the restaurant. Police in Newport News have quite a head-scratcher on their hands. A woman was found dead earlier this morning, but no one is sure exactly how it happened. News Channel 3's Marie Cornell is live in the neighborhood. Do police know exactly who the killer is?
Well, Barbara, that man is in police custody. They say his name is Edward Cooper. He is 52 years old, and right now investigators are actually in the house. They just got a search warrant as they try and figure out what happened. A tight-knit community now covered with police cars and crime tape after police found a woman murdered in her own home. Police say this started around 1 this morning when a man repeatedly called 911 to report a murder. Police say the man admitted to being the killer, but each time he called, he gave a new location where he left the body. Police officers checked out the addresses given, but didn't find anything. Hours later, an officer found a man acting strangely near a phone booth. Concerned, the man was questioned, but with no reason to arrest him, police let him go. But then around 7 this morning, police discovered a body inside of this house. Police say that same man they spotted was also found in the neighborhood. Investigators say that man told police that he was homeless, and the woman living in that house gave him a place to stay. Kelvin Howell has known that woman for years. He says she's usually talking to neighbors while sitting on the porch. But recently, he noticed she wasn't sitting alone.
I think it's sad, and like I said, she was very helpful. I mean, I didn't know the guy at all, but I would see him sitting on the porch sometimes with her. And like I said, it's sad to know that somebody she helped out would do this to her. Dominique
Battle says that's the type of neighbor she was. Very friendly and always ready to help.
We go over there and talk to her. She'd be like, give us some candy and stuff. Yeah, like that. Me and my little niece, we be going over there playing.
Now, at this point, police have not yet released the woman's name, but after talking to neighbors, they tell me they're all just pretty much shocked to know that the person who took care of everyone is gone, and she died doing something that she loved, which was helping everyone. We're live in Newport News. Marie Cornell, News Channel 3.
Quite a steamy afternoon here in Hampton Roads, and if you think it's warm now, just wait a while longer. The temperature is only going to rise. News Channel 3's Patrick Rocky is in the live Viper Forecast Center with your no-wait weather. Okay, Patrick, I agree with you. Love the 70s and the 80s, but the 90s, that's just plain hot.
At least it's not the triple digits. Unfortunately, we're going to have the 90s and we're going to have the smoke. As a matter of fact, some areas already seeing the smoke. We've heard from our weather watchers in Newport News, Williamsburg, and Gloucester. Barry Blackburn, one of our weather watchers in Gloucester, took this picture. You can see the haze hanging over the area. Let's get a live look outside, and we're going to take you to Newport News, and boy, you can see the haze there as well. This is from our camera, our VDOT camera there at 664 around Chestnut and 35th Street. It's kind of nasty out there. And on live Viper radar, I've got the satellite image turned on here, so you watch one more time. You can see the smoke from both fires kind of billow up, so it's spread across the Albemarle and also spread into Isle of Wight, Suffolk, and into parts of Hampton, Newport News, Gloucester County, York County, James City County as well. So, of course, rain would take care of the situation for at least for a little while, but unfortunately we have none on live Viper radar. Your wind forecast shows, it's kind of an unfavorable wind, south and southwest winds for the rest of the day and into the evening hours, and that means that we're going to have some smoke. You can see your visibility is down to 2 miles in Smithfield, 2 miles also in Newport News. So your no-wait forecast shows, all of us are going to be dealing with the thick smoke with temperatures today in the low 90s. Your weather trivia question has to do with smoke. We've had poor air quality lately because of that smoke, but which of these is the world's smoggiest city? Is it Berlin, Germany, Mexico City, Mexico, or New Delhi, India? The answer coming up with your live Viper forecast in just a couple minutes.
Right now, the Supreme Court is ruling on whether child rapists can be sentenced to death.
The decision might surprise you. Plus, an employee gets into an argument with his supervisor.
He pulls a gun, he starts shooting, and coming up, a look at how the small town is dealing with this deadly workplace shooting that claimed 6 lives.
Now for our July 4th specials and clean up with this great finance offer. neighbors over. Haverty's.
Experience matters.
Experience with live 3D Viper radar, the future of meteorology.
Your experience, the most detailed view of storms you'll ever see.
Using our years of experience to make the right call.
When you want the best car care, there's only one Super Car Care Center. Transmissions to tune-ups and factory maintenance services, all by ASC certified mechanics. Plus, we carry all top brand tires and wheels with over 1,000 in stock. We even offer nitrogen tire inflation. Our state-of-the-art facility is designed with your comfort in mind. From our Wi-Fi wireless waiting room to our free coffee bar and courtesy shuttle, open 7 days a week to serve you better. Holland Road in Dam Neck in Virginia Beach.
Do you have diabetes? And are you experiencing pain, tingling, or numbness in your feet? If so, you may be suffering from painful diabetic neuropathy. If you're suffering from painful diabetic neuropathy, you may be able to participate in a nationwide research study being conducted by Dr. Barry Lubin of Hampton Roads Center for Clinical Research. If you have diabetes and are in chronic pain, you may qualify for this study. Contact Dr. Lubin's office to learn more about this research study. Call 216-4100.
Virginia has one of the highest recorded number of mesothelioma and asbestos-related illnesses in the United States. Newport News and Norfolk Naval are two of the local shipyards where tens of thousands of workers were exposed for decades. If you or someone you love has been diagnosed with mesothelioma, lung cancer, or asbestosis, call the law offices of Peter T. Nickel at 757-397-6424. With more than 30 years' experience in asbestos-related law, we can help.
Live Viper Radar Weather is brought to you by your local Chevy dealer.
A ruling from the highest court in the land has just come down. The Supreme Court will not allow the execution of a person convicted of raping a child. In a 5-4 vote, the court said a Louisiana law allowing the death penalty in those cases violates the Constitution's ban on cruel and unusual punishment. The case involved a 43-year-old man convicted of raping his 8-year-old stepdaughter in an attack that required extensive surgery. So we definitely want your 3 cents on this one. Log on to WTKR.com, click on your 3 cents icon, and send us your thoughts. Let us know if you agree with the high court or not.
And an argument between a boss and an employee turned deadly in western Kentucky. Police in Tiny Henderson say an upset worker left the workplace, then stormed back into his job with a gun. He shot and killed 5 people and then turned the gun on himself. Police say since the killer committed suicide, their investigation is pretty much at an end. Right now, police have not revealed the identity of the shooter or his victims. The plastics factory is closed until further notice. Well, you're a parent, and you know it can be a bit of a chore trying to figure out what's for dinner, especially when you've got kids.
Oh, you got that right. One kid wants tacos for dinner every day. The other runs at the sight of them. What's the parent to do? Force feed them?
Yeah.
Some information to help you out when it comes to feeding your little ones.
And here's another look at our weather trivia question. Of course, we've had poor air quality lately because of the fires, but which of these is the world's smoggiest city? Is it Berlin, Germany, Mexico City, Mexico, or New Delhi, India? We'll have the answer coming up with your live Viper forecast. But first, we'll look at our noon postcard. Got a little critter there from Brenda Klein at Little Creek. Hey, don't forget you can always get your live Viper forecast every morning in the Daily Press. The News Channel 3 at noon rolls on right after the break.
Hurricane survival. It means being prepared and knowing what to do. News Channel 3 and the Daily Press combine information and resources to present the 2008 Hurricane Survival Guide. Inside, tips to protect your family, how to prepare your home, important insurance information, everything you need to survive the storm. News Channel 3 and the Daily Press present the 2008 Hurricane Survival Guide, sponsored by Hampton Roads Honda Dealers and Scott Lane's Tree Service. Pick up your copy today at all local Albano dry cleaners.
Know why I'm senior member of the stunt crew? Absorbine Junior. Its liquid relief penetrates fast, absorbs the aches and soothes the pain for hours, and gets me back in the saddle. For muscle pain, Junior's the name, Absorbine Junior.
No matter where or when, the pressure and pain of gas can leave you feeling out of place. Reach for Charco Caps, preferred by 4 out of 5 people. Feel like yourself again with natural Charco Caps.
Imagine this beautiful plasma television with something interesting to watch. Sound impossible? Not with Cox Digital Cable. As low as $49.95 a month, guaranteed for a year. Thousands of easy-to-access on-demand programs and free HD programming. Cox Digital Cable not only works on this TV, it'll work on yours. Here's Mary from Virginia Beach.
I can't stop watching Cox Digital Cable.
Stay glued to the set, Mary. It's only $49.95 a month. Call 757-648-8045 or visit CoxTVOffers.com.
You're disabled, and you've been denied your Social Security disability benefits. Don't delay. Your time is running out, and it is important that you act now. Call a law firm that knows Social Security law, one that goes after your benefits fast. If you've been denied disability benefits, tell them you mean business. Call Kalfas and Nachman on the Hurt Line right now.
With today's hectic pace, life can move pretty fast. Now there's a way to escape the everyday chaos. Escape the high price of gas. Escape the congestion. A way to get where you're going without the stress. The Max. Make your commute the best part of your day.
Dinner time can be a real challenge for some parents. One kid loves carrots, the other hates them. Today, News Channel 3's Judy Fortin serves up some ideas on how to feed a picky eater.
Wouldn't it be nice if all kids ate a well-balanced, healthy diet?
Can you take another bite for me, please? No, Jared.
Author and pediatrician Bill Sears says he knows part of the reason why picky eaters don't always eat what's on their plate.
Tiny children have tiny tummies, about the size of their fist. So next time you put a heaping bowl of pasta in front of your child, put their fist next to it and notice the mismatch. Children need to be grazers.
Sears believes children who graze or eat several snacks or small meals throughout the day are healthier.
Grazers tend to be leaner, they tend to learn better, they tend to behave better because they have a more stable blood sugar.
The American Academy of Pediatrics tells parents to ease up.
I need cheese.
Okay, I'll get you some.
And keep trying. It may take many attempts before a child is ready to taste a new food. For today's Health Minute, I'm Judy Fortin.
Live in 3D, your exclusive Viper radar forecast, only on News Channel 3.
You know, I'm not picky as far as the weather's concerned, just 70s every day, sunshine during the day, rain from, say, 11 to 3 in the morning, and kind of picky. And boy, we haven't had the rain this year. We're about 3 inches behind in Hampton Roads, but check out Elizabeth City in northeastern North Carolina. We're more than a foot behind for rainfall. We need more rain. And well, you head to the north and they've had plenty of it. Look at this, well above normal in Richmond, D.C., Baltimore, but as you head down south into North and South Carolina, well below normal. As a matter of fact, nearly 9 inches behind in Greenville, South Carolina. So the haves and the have-nots. Let's head outside right now, and we have smoke out there in many areas. Not so much here in the Pembroke section of Virginia Beach, but just wait, because there is smoke on the way as folks in the peninsulas, areas west of the James River, the Middle Peninsula especially, complaining about the smoke out there. And rain would certainly help with that situation, but we don't have any. We do have the smoke, not just from the wildfire in the Great Dismal Swamp, but also the one Pocosin Lakes down in Hyde County. You can see that smoke spreading across the Albemarle, and here's the one in the Great Dismal Swamp, and that was been spreading up into Isle of Wight. The peninsulas around Williamsburg, Gloucester itself, around Lee Hall. We've heard from folks who are smelling the smoke, and yeah, as the winds shift more around to the south and the southwest, it will spread across much of the south side as well. Right now, live Viper radar showing, despite a few clouds out there, no rain across Hampton Roads and northeastern North Carolina. They're getting the rain exactly where they don't need it, and that is over the Mississippi River. We had a big batch of showers and storms that rumbled through. Now, a lot of this has moved off into the Ohio Valley right now, but still seeing some pretty good rains falling just to the north of St. Louis, so all that water's got to make its way down through the tributaries and into the Mississippi River. Let's head down south, as we do every day, and check the tropics during the hurricane season. Really nothing popping. You know, a lot going on in the Pacific for their hurricane season. For the Atlantic and the Caribbean, the Gulf of Mexico, quiet conditions. We're seeing some showers and storms flare up from a little tropical wave right now, just just off of the Florida coast, not showing any signs of development at that point. And also we're seeing a tropical wave out in the Atlantic that's not showing any signs of development at all. But really the height of the hurricane season won't come until the end of August toward the middle of September. Temperatures right now have been heating up. We're at 83 in Norfolk, mid-80s right now at Oceana and Virginia Beach, pushing toward the 90-degree mark for Chesapeake and Suffolk, both checking in at 88. At Nassau, Langley, and Hampton, we're in the mid-80s right now. And as we widen things out and check the region, pushing toward the 90s also for Edenton and Ahoskie right now. And we're in the mid and upper 80s for Gloucester and Williamsburg, and 81 degrees right now, our cool spot in Wallops Island. As far as your winds are concerned, a little bit breezy in some spots. We do have 12-mile-per-hour winds right now off of the Pasquotank River in Elizabeth City at the Coast Guard Station. 13-mile-per-hour winds right now in Hampton, 10 at Oceana and Virginia Beach, but we're dead calm for Chesapeake and Suffolk. Our wind forecast for the next few days says get ready to smell the smoke and continue to smell the smoke. Southwest winds today, tomorrow, Friday, Saturday. Not only will that blow the smoke into the most populated areas, but also it means we're going to heat up as well. So here's a look at our boating forecast for today. Good way to beat the heat, 1 to 2 foot waves on the Chesapeake Bay. And things are looking okay on the Atlantic coastal waters with 2 to 3 foot seas for the open waters and 1 to 2 foot waves for the sounds of North Carolina. So here's a look at our live Viper forecast. Showing high temperatures around the 90-degree mark today. Yes, it will be smoky. And then for tomorrow, we're going to tack on maybe 5, 6, 7 degrees to up to 96 for high tomorrow. That means some of you inland like Franklin, Cortland, up toward Wakefield, you may get into the triple digits. And then we moderate just a bit as we head toward Friday, around 92 degrees, 92 also for Saturday. And then we're going to start to move into a more July-like pattern as we approach July. And that means that we'll get hot, muggy, and then see showers and storms pop up in the afternoon. We'll have that chance on Saturday and Sunday. We're going to keep our fingers crossed because even on the weekend, we definitely do need the rain, and then that trend continues as we head toward Monday and Tuesday of next week. All right, weather trivia now. We're talking about smog. We've had poor air quality lately here, but which of these is the world's smoggiest city? Berlin, Germany, Mexico City, Mexico, or New Delhi, India? And Kurt has a little smirk on his face. You know they've gotten 2 in a row, both of them this week. That's right. And they go 3 for 3 on this Wednesday.
Both going for Mexico City, Mexico.
Right.
Both going. Sorry to tell you, New Delhi is Mexico City, Mexico. Yes, 3 in a row for you guys.
Going for about a millisecond there. Didn't he have you going for a minute? We are on target this week. Thank you, Patrick.
You tomorrow.
I know he'll continue to try to trip us up.
All right, so you want something gourmet to eat, but you don't want to pay big money at a fancy restaurant?
Who doesn't? Break out the notepad and get ready to jot down a tasty dish. Look What's Cooking is coming up with a great pork dish on the menu.
Every day, Dominion customer Cho Wastoffer does all she can to be more energy efficient. She turns some things down, screws some things in, and unplugs other things altogether. But it's not just at home. At Dominion, she and her colleagues are committed to making energy generation more efficient, reducing emissions wherever possible, and using new sources of renewable energy. Because what we do every day powers your everyday. Dominion. It all starts here.
First, there was Rin Tin Tin, then Lassie and Benji. Now the search is on for the next great American dog.
Bella to me is the Pamela Anderson of dogs.
12 amazing pets and their owners.
This dog is my family.
Will live together.
That kind of stuff is going to set me over the edge.
And compete.
We will not back down.
For the opportunity to go from doghouse to penthouse.
This is the show that's going to change my life forever.
Greatest American Dog, premiering CBS Thursday, July 10th.
If you have diabetes, you can still enjoy delicious desserts like these. Just call for your free diabetic desserts cookbook. Plus, you'll get this free poster-sized meal planning guide, the free Better Care magazine with 5 food secrets and more. It's all part of your free Better Care kit, only from AmMed Direct.
For your free cookbook and free Better Care kit, call now 1-800-840-3274.
The Better Care program makes your life with diabetes easier, so you can enjoy more of the food you love, like tasty lemon meringue pie, apple crisp, and rich chocolate bundt cake. Don't wait. Your free Better Care kit, including many delicious dessert recipes, is yours to enjoy now.
Call 1-800-840-3274. That's 1-800-840-3274.
The great American holiday is coming, and here's something to celebrate. The Buick Pontiac GMC 72-hour sale. You only have 72 hours to declare your independence from interest payments for 6 full years with 0% financing for 72 months. Choose from thousands of Buicks, Pontiacs, and GMCs, like the G6 sedan. With an EPA estimated 30 miles per gallon on the highway, the Buick Pontiac GMC 72-hour sale. See your Buick Pontiac GMC dealer today.
Okay, everybody, we're on a tight deadline. Only 10 minutes for lunch. Starting now.
When you're short on time, reach for a Hormel Completes microwave meal. It's a satisfying meal that's ready in just 90 seconds. Hormel Completes. Real food, real fast.
Look What's Cooking is brought to you by Culinary Institute of Virginia.
Hi, I'm Bonnie Johnson, and I'm here with Chef Maroney from Maroney's Mediterranean Cuisine at the Great Bridge section of Chesapeake. And what are we going to make today?
Today we're making a stuffed pork tenderloin, and we serve actually at the restaurant.
So we can go to the restaurant and try it, or if we want to make it at home, what ingredients would we need?
We have white wine, olive oil, some heavy cream, some sun-dried tomatoes. We have some artichoke hearts, fresh herbs, salt and pepper, garlic, and crushed red peppers.
Well, it sounds yummy. Kind of sounds difficult, but you tell me it's not. So we actually recorded you preparing this for our viewers. Can you walk us and me through the steps?
Sure, I can. We take the tenderloin. We actually butterfly right on the center. We make a mixture of the artichokes and the sun-dried tomatoes. We put some garlic, salt and pepper, fresh herb. We put it right at the center. We close the tenderloin. Then we rub it with some salt and pepper, crushed red peppers and herbs. We rub it with some olive oil, and then we bake it for about 15 to 20 minutes.
And does it stay inside like that? You don't have to tie it or anything?
Yes, it does, because of the temperature on the oven, it kind of get it seared, so it stays nice and fair.
And what is the temperature of the oven?
The oven, I'll put it like 325.
Oh, okay, so this is pretty quick then.
Very quick and very easy.
Okay, well, I'd love to see the finished product.
Sure.
And see what it looks like. And you have served this with, this is the artichokes over top, I guess.
Is there sauce?
Oh, the sauce over top. Yes. Oh, it looks yummy, and it's so beautiful, and again, very easy to make.
Very easy to make.
And you serve it at your restaurant. So if you'd like to go to his restaurant and try this, you certainly can. Again, it's Chef Maroney from Maroney's Mediterranean Cuisine. That's at the Great Bridge section of Chesapeake. But if you want to try this at home, and it's very easy, go to our website, WTKR.com. Look what's cooking.
It's that little decorating around the dish that makes it.
Yeah, I could possibly manage to do that one.
Possibly.
What does that funny look for? You don't think?
You don't even eat pork.
Hey, pork, beef, seafood, chicken.
You're a fish guy.
Everything is on the table as far as I'm concerned.
We're back on the other side of the break.
Viper radar technology, live in 3D, only on News Channel 3.
Hurricane survival. It means being prepared and knowing what to do. News Channel 3 and the Daily Press combine information and resources to present the 2008 Hurricane Survival Guide. Inside, tips to protect your family, how to prepare your home, important insurance information, everything you need to survive the storm. News Channel 3 and the Daily Press present the 2008 Hurricane Survival Guide, sponsored by Riverside Hospital and the American Red Cross. Pick up your copy today at all local Albano dry cleaners.
Mattress Discounters is celebrating its triple grand opening with a Hotel Posturepedic bed at factory direct pricing. For a limited time only, save up to 50% on the same Posturepedics used in the country's finest hotels. Sealy Posturepedic Hotel Queen Set, regular $15.99, now just $7.99. Save $800 as we say thank you, Hampton Roads, for voting us the best place to buy a mattress. Now with our new Lansdowne Commons, Harborview, and Virginia Beach Boulevard East locations.
Mattress Discounters!
It's the Cox 5-Day Carnival of Savings. The perfect time to save on Cox services. Now through Friday only, get Cox digital cable and get DVR service for just $5 a month for 3 months. You save $6.50 a month. Sign up for high-speed internet and get Cox Rhapsody Radio free for 3 months. You save $4.99 a month. Order digital telephone and get unlimited nationwide long distance for just $5 a month for 3 months. You save $10.95 a month. Hurry, this sale ends Friday. Call 757-648-8079 to order.
Now, we've got a very special case today. Brothers and sisters. This is Tweety and Taz. They're older dogs, 11 years old. But remember, 11 is like the new 3.
Young.
Yes,
That's right.
they do, and they say they're very youthful acting. And what happened was that their elderly owner couldn't take care of them anymore, turned them into Virginia Beach Animal Control. So they need a loving home. 385-4444 is the number to call. Now, let's get them a good home. They deserve to, live out their last few years in a nice place.
They look good.
Well, it's going to be hot the next couple of days. Smoky, 90 today, 96 tomorrow. Just stay in the AC, and finally some showers and storms toward the weekend.
Yikes, man. 96 is looking ugly.
Yeah.
Thank you, Patrick.
And for all of us here at News Channel 3, have a great day and thanks for the company.
Let's talk about William. He's still having trouble.
I just don't understand. The acting out, the bad grades. It's just not like him at all.
This could be more than acting out. William is showing signs that are consistent with lead paint poisoning.
We got a letter a long time ago, but I never thought all this because of lead poisoning.